East Fife TV is brought to you by the East Fife Supporters Society and Paint Tech Fife.
Hello and welcome to today's League 2 clash between East Fife and Peterhead. It's the game of the day in Scotland. I'll give you a rundown of the team lineups now for East Fife in goal. It's number 21, Liam McFarlane, then it's 4, Kieran Miller, 5, Brian Easton, 6, Conor McManus, 7, Jess Norrie, 10, Alan Troughton, 11, Jack Healy, 14, Nathan Austin, 15, Rhys Peggy, 19, Andrew Monroe, 22, Michael McKenna. And for the visitors, number 1, Stuart McKenzie, 2, Danny Strachan, 5, Jason Brown, 8, Andrew McCarthy, 10, Kieran Shanks, 15, Scott Ross, 17, Cameron Smith, 19, Peter Pollett, 21, Dylan Forrest, 29, Kieran Dunn, 77, Max Barry. I'm quite excited that we're getting into that sort of the sort of business end, as you would call it.
Yeah, absolutely. Things are heating up, and it's good to see us in the fight at this time of the season. Obviously, last year we didn't quite have that fortune of being up at the sharp end of the table at this point, so that'll be really exciting. It's something I'm looking forward to.
Well, the teams are out now. There's a selection of kids from Kennaway Primary School with us today. The main mascots are Carter and Conor McGregor. No, not that one. I'm presuming they're brothers, both age 9, perhaps even twins. They're both at Pitcoody Primary School, and Carter's favourite player is Fash, and Conor's favourite player is Jack Healy.
Also, I'm not sure if you can hear it through the microphones, but it's a loud and rammed Bayview today. Plenty of people in supporting the Fife. It's great to see, and I'm sure it'll be a noisy one. First versus second.
And away we go, Peterhead getting us started. The biggest game of the League 2 season so far. If the Fifers can win this one, they will be the huge favourites to take the League 2 crown. Victory for the visitors, and you would imagine it's going to go down to the wire. Comes the corner. It's a Peterhead player who got onto it. I think that was Scott Ross nodding that over the bar. Best chance of the game so far. Hope to create some chances of our own. Here's Fash. Oh, he's gone for the first time ball. Well find Healy. Gets a good ball in. There's a header.
It's just wide
from Troughton. Well, it wasn't as good a chance as the one Peterhead had, but should he do better there? Strolling forward at the moment, he goes for that long switched pass again. Norrie's the target, it's headed away, comes into the centre circle. McManus and Andrew McCarthy both missed it. Break of the ball comes for the visitors, trying to come up this right hand side. Good interception from Peggy. The visitors get the break of the ball again, they get a shot away, and it's beyond the post, and it comes. It was Jason Brown who got in there. East Fife still haven't managed to get rid of this. McCarthy clips it in. They head it clear. Healy trying to carry it forward, but still Peterhead are in possession.
Barry now.
He's got the chance perhaps for a long cross here, or they could go for goal. Well, if that's going to be the best they can come up with, then frankly go ahead. And it comes. Good delivery this time, and it's nodded away. Near the goal line, it was Andy Monroe who got the flick on from the delivery. It might come across here for Healy. Gets his shot away over the bar, and that's the closest East Fife have come. I actually don't think he connected with that too well, if I'm being honest.
No, it looked like it had a bit of a loft to it rather than a drilled strike, as we see him usually doing with his curled efforts, but
good delivery, and it's not back across. Troughton's there! Fash! Was that a handball?
No, the flag was up. Troughton's header was out of play, unfortunately, but that's first real spot of threat in the second half from either side.
Miller.
And it's great to give us that reinforcement.
Shepherd's giving chase. He should get to this, but there's not really a
corner kick.
I've got to be honest, I think that came off him last. No, the corner is given. It looked like it hit him just before it went out of play. The referee perhaps thinking that it was already out. It definitely seemed to come off his heel.
I think the ball was over the line, to be honest with you. You've got a linesman who is within 5 yards to see that, so we'll trust them.
I have to say, Scott Shepherd did really well there to even do anything with that. I think the corner was the best he was getting.
That's his speciality,
such a
really.
tight situation.
He's so good at winning a corner for absolutely nothing.
So can we finally make something from one of these? Higginbottom's delivery, headed away. We could send it back out wide. Higginbottom, good delivery back in, but it's headed away.
Still
Can
going.
East Fife make something here? They get the shot away.
Cracking effort
Always
from
rising.
The two sides to be dropping points against the other teams around them, so... Oh, Higginbottom's
Good
nearly made it
tackle
there.
that Higginbottom, but Dunn still got it. Can they get
McCarthy.
something out of this? McCarthy! Oh dear, far too much on that. That was a great chance. Obviously,
Yeah.
it was a fair way out, but it just goes to show you don't always have to leather it. Is this going to be the moment then? Callum Higginbottom standing over it. One-man wall for Peterhead. Good delivery.
Not
Is it
dealt
going
with.
to break?
Oh.
Far too much on it. And it comes. Oh, Easton was in there. He's still in there. There's
Tries
for
for
a
handball.
handball.
Don't know if they're going to get it, though they aren't. Well, just as I've said, East Fife looked like the team that wanted to win it more. Peterhead have found a second wind here. And it's a hell of a late time to have a second wind, but
Well, East Fife have managed to get it clear. Shepherd
That's-
trying to hold the ball up. And he's giving it away though.
possibly into the last 30 seconds here off action.
Oh, this is dangerous. Good challenge. Peterhead
Still not
still
dealt
have it
with.
though. Ball comes across. Couldn't take any risks.
Miller got done.
East Fife had a bit of bother here. Good run. Cut back. This could be the chance. Oh, it's hit the bar and gone over.
my
That was
goodness,
so
it
close
was.
to the
The
last
last kick of the
kick of
ball.
points for Peterhead.
Peterhead thought they had it won.
I actually can't believe that hasn't gone in, and I think it's the last action of the game. Yep. That was absolutely unbelievable. Right at the end of the game, a scramble at the back post. It's hit the bar and gone over. East Fife have hung on for the point.
Well, I have to say, after that attacking display in the last 5 minutes, that is a point. Well, it's definitely a point won at the end of the day. It's not too lost. Peterhead will be kicking themselves. That is, you're not going to get a better chance than that to close the gap to 1 point at the top of the league. And wow, what a display defending there between, I think it was Monroe, McFarlane, Easton, Newton had his share in there at the end. Everybody putting their bodies on the line to keep that ball out. And
Oh, I just can't believe that hasn't ended up in the back of the net. I looked at that, looked surely like the moment that was going to go in. Peterhead were going to cut the gap to 1 point. It was going to very much be game on in the title race. And I actually agree with you, and not just purely because of that at the end. I think overall, I don't think we can say we really did enough to deserve to win the game. I think it's a point in, especially with it looking as if Elgin have lost. I'm just going to double check that. I don't think it's quite over there, but they are still losing. So yeah, I think that is very much a point earned. And it's as you were between these two. East Fife remain 4 points clear of Peterhead. We go to Stirling Albion next weekend, and then that will be the third quarter of the season over. We'll have to play every team once more after that. And the most important thing in the end, I suppose, is that this has kept it firmly in East Fife's grips. Perhaps the game didn't live up to the billing, but Peterhead so close to snatching a winner there right at the end. But East Fife remain 4 points clear. Thanks to Ollie for joining me. Thanks to everybody who watched. Full-time score, East Fife 0, Peterhead 0.